What's up, internets? This is your boy, Trill Boy. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Last Slice podcast. Make sure to check out our social media accounts. We're on Instagram at The Last Slice Podcast, Facebook, The Last Slice Podcast, and Twitter at The Last Slice with 2 E's. Enjoy the show.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
All right, welcome to another episode of the Last Slice Podcast. It's your boy Jimbo the Kid. I'm joined by Trill Boy.
Yo, what's going on, internets?
And we got Bodega Cat in the building.
Mr. Young, Latin, and Friendly.
All right, what's going on, gentlemen?
I got holes over there, boy.
Yeah, are you sick, bro?
No.
Do you have the Delta?
Chill. I'm a little raspy.
Oh, yeah. What's the other variant that you just read?
The fuck was it called?
There is another variant of
Another one?
coronavirus, yeah.
What the hell is this? Like Pokemon cards? You got
No,
different
it's another
editions?
season of Loki.
It's another season of Loki. Oh,
By the
my
way,
God.
you finished Loki,
Yes,
right?
I have finished it.
How do you feel?
I liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed that show. Yeah.
You enjoying the ending?
I love the ending.
Okay. Just making sure.
I got to be honest, I didn't know who the character was at the end until I had to look it up. But I have to say, when reading it and learning about the character at the end, what was the guy's he who remains silent? No, what was it? What was his name?
What was it? He who
The Unknown?
Something like that.
He who should not be named or something like that.
Yeah, something like
Yeah, it was something like he was anonymous.
Yeah.
And I just like the way they had time and they described time throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm definitely looking forward to the Doctor Strange.
Oh, it's who is he who remains?
Yeah,
He who
because
remains.
he who remains.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because he's the last one in the
Universe time.
universe. The time, the end of time, basically, right?
But you read up
Essentially.
who he is.
Who
right?
he is, yeah.
So I was on the internets, right? And I was on Facebook and I saw a picture of He Who Remains. And specifically, if you know his character, you know his helmet and what he looks like. And a very famous artist called Boss Logic posted up a photo the day the episode came out, right? And put like a date underneath it, right? And I happened to click it because I was like, oh, I like this guy. What is this? And then I saw what it was. I commented. I was like, yo, you're a fucking asshole. You remember how you talked about spoilers and you hate spoilers?
Yeah, was that karma for you?
It was karma for me. He spoiled it for me. So, I wrote a little comment. I was like, yo, thank you for spoiling it for the rest of us, blah, blah, blah. He actually responded.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it that whenever I comment on, like, let's call them B-list celebrities pages, they want to comment back at me every single time.
Yeah.
First it was that cosplay girl. Now it's this dude. There was another chick. Oh, Gabby. Remember I commented I liked her when she was thicker? And she was just like, then go eat something or something like that. This dude was just like, I made this picture years ago before it was even a thought. And I was like, really? Because it looked exactly like the one in the show,
Well, they could have took the idea from his drawing.
He works for Marvel.
Yeah,
as
so
a freelancer.
He had insider information, and he made this picture years ago, right? Which I didn't know. I don't follow him like that. But he had to post it up the day the episode came out and ruined it for me. I was very upset. And then, people were just trolling me on the page.
Oh, yeah, you got trolled.
I was just like, you know what? Block. I ain't got time for you freaking nerds.
I understand, what he's trying to do because they did announce that actor was going to be playing Kang the Conqueror.
Why? Oh, fuck. You ruined it, bro.
What?
Can't say that.
What do you mean I can't say that?
You can't say that. What if people didn't watch it?
That is true. There's a lot of people who...
That's their fault.
Motherfucker.
That's their fault.
See, he's the number one spoiler, man.
But Marvel did make an announcement a few months ago saying that they hired this actor to play... They specifically said his name, Kang the Conqueror or whatever, for Ant-Man.
Yes.
Ant-Man 3.
He does have a point.
They did
He
make an
is-
announcement like
he
a couple
did get
months
casted
ago.
for
Ant-Man.
But no one knew he was going
be
to
at the
show
end.
up in Loki. But the way they were setting it up in like the first 2 episodes, I was like, I bet you $1 million this dude's going to be in the season finale.
I'm pretty sure Marvel did that on purpose.
They did, yeah.
just to be like, all right, so Kang's gonna be in Ant-Man, and then with Loki at the end of Loki,
Yeah.
then surprise. So it makes it to tying everything together.
So they're doing the exact same thing what they did with Thanos. You know how like at the end of Avengers, the secret ending, you see Thanos like put his hands on the throne and
Yes.
it looks to the
Yes.
side? It's the exact same thing. They're teeing it up because Kang is going to be the next Thanos level threat in the MCU.
I'm not a fan of it.
No, but you got to read into Kang the Conqueror. Like he's he's a really big villain to the Avengers.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to, and I try so hard to hate Marvel. I really do. I really try my hardest to hate it.
Yo,
I want to be
real
the
talk, he
biggest
hates
Marvel
Marvel.
hater, but I have to like tip my
can't.
hat. If you do it right, man, and you just constantly just keep going,
Bro,
with,
they
like, the
just nail
storyline,
it, like-
and they nail like the way they like add everything up, bro. I give them props, man. I really want, genuinely, I want to hate them because I'm such a big DC fan, but it's just like I have to submit in. But like I can't wait to see the Fantastic Four movie so they can introduce Doctor Doom into the universe, and then you have Galacticus and all that, and how they're gonna tie it.
Surfer.
And Silver Surfer,
Yeah.
have all these characters come. Like it's gonna be insane because there are a lot of other
I
villains.
really
that are-
wish like one of the Avenger movies before they lead up to Kang is that the main villain is going to be Doctor Doom.
That's what
That
I
would
want.
be
Yes.
fucking dope.
So once they eliminate Kang, then
No,
you
no,
have-
no, no. Like before, like you know how they did Thanos, like they led up to it. So Loki was the villain for the first one.
Yes.
Then you had Ultron for the second
See,
one.
but I'd rather have Doom though.
maybe-
no, Doom's well. Technically,
I'd
what
rather have Doom than Kang.
technically what Marvel is doing is that they're gonna have 2 major threats. We already know Kang is gonna be one of them, and he's gonna be the galactic or universe threat. Then they're gonna have an Earth-based bound villain that's going to be at that same level. And a lot of people are saying and hoping that it's Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
That he'll do that, because Doctor Doom does have a big part into Secret Wars, the old comic book event. Because he's
Came out in the 80s, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he like, and then also to the recent one that came out, Secret Wars 2, where he was literally like the god who was controlling all the battle worlds and shit. And
Which is
controlling-
why I'm saying that would be great if he is the main villain, because he is such a pivotal character.
it'll be dope if he teams up with Kang or some shit or whatever.
Yeah, and they come and join in forces, or they need Fantastic Four to be part of the the Avengers, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. So I try to look up the cast members for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and they only have like 4 people listed on there, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
damn, they're
They don't
keeping
wanna-
this a secret, because that's what I
Who do they say
immediately
was
after
on
the
there?
episode. I pull it up right now. It's like 10 people
Because they keep updating it now. Because
Oh, they throw, like-
now Loki now is going to be a part of the movie and stuff.
Spoiler alert.
It's news. They put it on the internet.
Spoiler
They
alert.
put it on the internet. But I have a feeling what Marvel's going to do, and it's going to be like a lot of fan service in that movie. Bro, they're going to definitely throw in all those other actors that were in those standalone Marvel movies, like the dude that played Punisher.
Yeah.
And then they're going to probably put in maybe like
Daredevil.
Tobey Maguire or some shit like
so
that.
right now they only have
that movie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How dope
They
would
have-
that be? Imagine you saw Nicolas Cage come out as fucking Ghost Rider.
I'd cry.
Bro.
Did you like that movie? You liked them as
The first one was
The
dope.
first one was dope.
The first one was
second
dope.
Yeah.
Garbage.
I really want X-Men to be part of this whole universe. I mean, if they can
What would you do
collectively,
if you saw Hugh Jackman just
Well,
pop
that's
out
what I'm
in
saying,
Doctor
bro.
Strange?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. They're coming, honey.
No, I know, but we need it now, though.
The lasagna's
It's
almost
my
ready.
money, and I need it now.
Lasagna's almost ready. We're just getting the ingredients together.
So right now they only have 6 people listed. They have Scarlet Witch. They have Rachel McAdams, Benedict Cumberbatch, Strange, Mordo, Wong, and America Chavez.
That's right.
There's only 6 people listed in the movie right now,
You know who
and
America Chavez is?
No.
So she's like the Spanish version of Captain America. Which,
Yeah, this is where it's going to get a little bit crazy now because Marvel's just going to go branch out to like 10 other now it's literally becoming the comic book world where once one series finished, somebody else picks it up and just sprinkles all the stuff into there.
But it's a cool thing that they're doing now. Now they're messing with like time, like as the main thing, and multiverses. The doors are open to anything. You can do whatever the fuck you want now.
Well, what movie is it going to be where there's going to be 3 Spider-Mans in it? You have
Next Spider-Man movie,
that's the next. Okay, yeah.
which I know the script already. So
Oh, you read the script?
Yeah, this
yeah,
dickhead
while you
told
were
me today,
sleeping,
he was like, I read
while
the
you were
script.
sleeping, I was reading the script.
Oh, this guy.
So
They put it on YouTube.
you know a movie I did that for, and I was really glad I read the script because the movie was trash.
What?
The last Star Wars movie.
Oh, I read that too.
Yeah.
I think I
I
sent you the
remember
link, right?
Yeah, it was trash.
I remember you saying that you read something.
read it.
And,
And I
we,
was very
and we
up-
watched the movie and we're like, this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Bang, it happened. And
And
I
we
was
were-
like, oh man, I'm gonna be super disappointed.
If this is the ending, yeah, we were very upset at that movie.
Yeah, it's definitely a movie that was great disappointment.
Yeah.
I was like, really though? Really?
And Star
Like,
Wars. Like the visuals, that's the only thing. Whoever created these 3 Star Wars movies, the CGI visuals were really good. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Like that one scene in one of the movies when Rey and Snoke just died and they're fighting his the red.
yeah.
The Emperor's, the Emperor Guards. Or
Well,
something.
isn't that
Emperor.
George Lucas's After Effects people? LIM or something like that?
I think so, but it's
you
not that.
don't
See,
agree with
it's not that. See, this is I think where people like Star Wars fans like us were disappointed is that we had the technology, right? We have the technology
Right.
to make this thing absolutely nuclear. You know, like
Yeah.
why not have a great storyline? You know, what threw me off is when you have Rey go to the island where Luke is at. Luke takes his lightsaber and just throws it.
Yeah, that was so
He would never
disappointing.
do that.
That was so disappointing.
So that's where you lose the fans because you have to stay with the storyline. Luke is the good guy. He's the one. That's why the Mandalorian was such a crucial scene because that's who Luke really is. It's just a good guy. He's the only good guy in the universe that can save people.
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, I was I had tears of
I
joy, bro.
cried.
I had tears of joy. I was super excited. I like got up from my bed. I was like, bro, we've been waiting for this as fans.
Yeah, so you guys know this, but in my room I have 2 dual setup monitors, and I had bought the new Philips Hue system, like with the lights that can just go with the whole
Like with the
ambiance of
content
the
of it.
So like it'll be like go change colors with the lightsabers and stuff like that. Dude, when this scene came out, bro, I just set this up, and I remember I think you guys were like, Jim, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this. So I'm watching it, and then that whole scene happens, and I'm just sitting there like a little kid, and I'm just like tearing up. I got like streams of tears, just
Did you grab your lightsaber?
No, dude, my whole room was lighting up as green, and I'm like, this is magical. I was like, this is.
Don't you have that lightsaber too?
I do, yeah, I do.
I could imagine him just trying to grab it, be like, I'm ready.
Just with a cloak, just sitting in front of the screen. Way too old to be doing
know
this,
why?
but it feels good.
Speaking of Star Wars, Dr. Squatch just came out with some Star Wars limited edition soap. I bought it.
Yeah, I peeped.
I saw that.
I saw
It
that.
smells very good.
This dude.
Yeah.
You got the Yoda one? Wisdom?
I got the whole kit. I got all 4 of them.
Washing yourself with Yoda's wisdom?
Like little shit like that.
Is the Chewbacca one a little hairy?
Smell you do.
Does it do the Chewbacca roar when you like rub it on your skin?
No, but it smells real good.
Yeah, so that's where they messed up with the movies, and I hope that they with the new executive director who was Dave Filoni.
Wait, so that's true. They got rid of Kathleen Kennedy.
They got rid of Kathleen Kennedy, and they replaced her with Dave Filoni, which he now is the main creator of all of Star Wars.
So he's the president. of
Yeah,
Star Wars,
essentially.
of Lucasfilm.
I'll double check, but like
That chick got fired, didn't she?
she got fired.
Yes.
She was trash.
So what I heard was rumors is that they're gonna try to get Gina Carano back onto Mandalorian.
Good.
So they're gonna really just like clean the slate and be like, listen, all this other outside noise is bullshit. Let's focus on Star
Let's
Wars
make our movie.
and let's
Yeah.
make great movies and great. There's no
shows.
excuse why a TV show should be better than all 3 movies, cinematic movies combined. There's no reason.
Just alone that first season of Mandalorian
In
just
30 minutes.
blew those new movies out the water.
In 30 minutes, in one episode, 30-minute episode, you had Star Wars fans freaking out with Luke Skywalker coming back. So why couldn't they do that though? Like, why couldn't they?
I don't know.
Who read the script of the new 3 films and was like, "Yep, this is the route we want to go"? Nah. Who did that? There had to be some type of oversight.
What they did was dumb though, because they pretty much like hired the 3 different directors originally for the 3 films, and then they were supposed to like write their own scripts, but like try to team up and tell each other like, "Oh, this is how my movie's gonna end. Pick it up from there. You write your script. You do that." I don't know. I felt like that was like kind of like a bad way of doing it.
But there had to be some type of oversight. Somebody had to read the script and be
Kathleen
like,
Kennedy.
I don't know, man. Like, wouldn't you think that George Lucas would have? I mean, I know he's fully out and he gave full creative control to Disney, but it is his name in the beginning. So wouldn't he look at he had to look at it?
Well, that's why Mandalorian is the way it is.
Well, that's because they want him part of it, though.
He was on set.
I don't think he was. Was he part of it with the?
Yes.
Yeah,
he was.
Bro,
No, not Mandalorian. The 3 films.
He had no part.
They didn't even call him.
They literally exiled him out. They were like, no.
They're like,
They didn't even want. And
He looked at the script and was like, no. Like, what are you guys doing?
Well, Mark Hamill and a lot of actors had an issue. Remember when they're doing those interviews, those pre-interviews, those.
Well, he had an issue with the second director.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, because he was like, I feel like this is not.
This is not my character.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, the whole milk thing where he drank the milk out the titty.
Just making Luke look like a bitch. Like,
make
what?
him look like a jokester. He's
like he's a jerk
this is
or
not
something.
my character.
Yeah, he's like, this is not Luke.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But for him to say that, that's huge. And you definitely can feel like when you're watching it that they definitely messed up the whole thing.
Did you see Black Widow?
No. Is it good?
It was good, but it was too late.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
It was an amazing movie.
It's a good movie, but
it was an amazing movie.
You think it should have came out?
It was too late.
You think it should have came out before Avengers? The Endgame?
It could have came out right after Endgame, like right after.
Or
Not even
before
that.
it,
I feel like it should have been in the earlier stuff.
because she does die, so it could have made sense for her. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming that it would have made sense to have Orange's story.
Yeah.
And then the next film, I mean, obviously Thanos just throws her. So
it just has the normal, some of like the Marvel movie like mishap,
Right.
pretty much. Mm-hmm. Which my problem was with like the villain. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know,
It was during Civil. It was like right after Civil War.
yeah.
That's when it takes place in the movie universe. It takes place after Captain America's Civil War. So you're seeing some things and you're like, wait a minute, like what, like wait, like she's dead already. Like she died. We all saw it in Endgame.
So what's the purpose of all the story, right? Type of thing.
I don't want to say.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Marvel, everything leads up to something else. This is leading up to something else.
Gotcha.
But it was like one of those things where like, I wish you put this out like 2-3 years ago. It would have made more sense and we would have been more comfortable. But now it's kind of like you watch and you're like, oh.
Or it could have came out like right after Civil War or something like that.
Yeah. Because now you watch it and you're a little confused. Like a lot of people, normal moviegoers don't understand this timeline. They're just kind of like lost. They're like, oh, it's Black Widow's movie. And then like it gets to the end and they're like, what the fuck? They're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, because this was supposed to come out years ago, guys. Like,
Yeah. So
it was still good. It
was good.
It's worth a watch.
I'll watch it.
There's
just so many, bro. There's just so many, all these TV shows and all these things.
Oh, there's so
all
many,
this information and stuff that you have to go all the way back to like. I had to stop myself because I was watching Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And I was watching certain things about it. And then I started rewatching Captain America, the first one. And I just stopped myself. I was like, see, Disney's trying to ruin my life. I was like, I have no time for this. I can't be. And I watched the first one and I was like, I'm not watching the second one. That's it. I'm done.
It's like crazy.
I'll look it up. It's crazy.
It's nuts. Like
yeah,
when
then you have to go back and rewatch it and be like,
get
all
a
right,
refresh.
this makes sense now.
Yeah.
That's why I said the writing from Marvel is impeccable right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you this right now. The beginning of Black Widow was the biggest culture shock for me because you see somebody in that beginning scene of the movie and I'm just like, this motherfucker is still in Marvel? Like this dude is still here? Like he's really gonna be coming back. Like this, we're doing this. We're doing like you see him. And a lot of people in the theater didn't really recognize, but the dude right next to me whispered it, and I was like, "That's fucking right." You know, like me and him and two other dudes sitting in a row, like we all knew what the fuck was going on. We're like, yo, this is gonna happen, and this one's gonna be this, and this person's gonna happen, and this person's gonna pop up, and you can just tell this idiot sitting in the theater like
completely clueless. There's a lot of information to understand. I mean, Marvel throws out a lot of things.
Who's that girl? Who's that guy? What's going on?
They do a lot of like deep cut stuff from like the comic books and stuff. So.
Yeah, where they bring people back and they're like, oh, here you go.
Yeah.
This is where we're gonna go with this. But I'm saying for like the writing in the sense of Loki, I think it was masterfully done.
Phenomenal.
You know why?
Masterfully done.
Why the writing and all that was good for Loki.
Oh, the creators of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. I tip my hats to them. The way they were explaining time, because anybody who listens or watches our podcast, I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan because I like the way he does, Tenet, Interstellar, how he, what's the other Inception. So the way they broke that down, they were like, all right, we're gonna just make this into like it felt like Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit. It wasn't like that like comic book type thing. It was like a little serious.
Yeah.
But it had like, your mind is wandering to see like where they're going with this. Because if there's other universes and other, timelines
and shit like that.
Yeah, with the variants, like there's so much potential. And I'm just like, at the end, who did I think? I had somebody in mind at the end where I was like, oh, they're going to bring somebody out. I forgot who it was. And I was like, I hope it was going to be him. I forgot who it was. Oh, I thought at the end, this is crazy. My theory was, I thought Doctor Strange was going to be at the end.
Oh,
which would have been crazy.
I thought MODOK.
Well, MODOK?
MODOK was going to be at the end. Because once I saw those things were robots, I was like, like, MODOK, he's coming.
Yeah.
I knew they were going to be robots. I knew either they were going to be robots and still exist in a life form somewhere else, and that they were playing games. But I really bought into like, all right, I was like, these things are not real. These are false gods.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I thought they were going to be like an illusion or a hologram or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatnot. But then I saw this chick just...
You know what Marvel still hasn't come back to?
And we're talking about the timekeepers, the original 3 timekeepers.
Yeah.
You know what Marvel hasn't still come back to? The Watchers.
Well, they're coming back.
Yeah.
In August, next month.
Yeah.
You know, the show, What If?
Oh, didn't you say...
Because the Watcher is literally like the main narrator of like that whole thing or whatever.
No, I've never seen a single episode of What If.
No, it's not even out yet.
Oh, I thought it was out.
No.
He said that they're bringing back Daredevil.
Yeah.
The same cast.
Yeah,
which
same cast.
That first, what was it, 2 seasons? The guy who even played Kingpin.
He's coming back too.
He's phenomenal.
They just announced
phenomenal.
it.
Yeah, he was so good. And I couldn't believe that they were like, "Yep, no, we want no part of this." It's like, no, you can't just do that.
Yeah.
You can't have a.
They're bringing back the Punisher too.
Yeah. I see. The Punisher was good, but I just don't like John. What's his name? Berthenol.
You don't like him as Punisher?
Man, no, I don't know. I think he's all right. Yeah, he's all right.
That court scene when he's like getting accused and whatnot, and he starts going crazy. No, the best scene was when they strapped him down at the dinner table. And they were about to like kill whoever was there, and he's like,
yeah, he's okay. I had
my family.
I had one guy in mind, but then I remember telling you, I was like, oh, there's this one guy that would be a perfect Punisher, but he's in the Marvel universe already. The guy who plays in Crossbones.
Yes,
Frank Grillo.
When he was in what is it? Yes, in the Purge, the second one.
Yes,
Purge.
Yes,
bro.
Yep,
that was like the Punisher.
Perfect,
kind of.
Perfect. He is literally every time I watch him, like this guy would be a perfect Frank Castle.
Yep.
Perfect. But we got what we got, and John he's good. But I think, man, with Frank Grillo as Frank Castle, it would have been. But it sucks because he took Crossbones before, which sucks. Which they should allow. Like, oh, listen, you can opt out of your contract to play another character.
They actually can now if they wanted to.
Really, they can opt out.
Multiverse.
They can do that.
No, with the multiverse now.
Because you get like different variants and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
so they could play it off like that.
But we're talking about comic book, but then there's another. It's you have the industry and you have the studios. It's all like a business at the.
I don't know if his contract is ongoing anymore. I don't know. I think it might be done.
See, make him come back as Punisher as a different variant.
That's what I would say.
That would be
Do it
dope.
like that.
But what they got with Punisher is good.
Yeah.
I liked everybody who's.
He fucking screams every role.
I don't like the way they did Jigsaw though.
But didn't
The ending was cool with Jigsaw.
with Jigsaw?
But the way he looks,
Oh, the mask and the.
That
face.
fucked up shit.
no, make Jigsaw the way he looks.
How did he look like in the movie? Jigsaw. Was his face fucked up?
Yeah.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
You know what was a good Punisher movie? That Warzone one, that one-shot movie. That was pretty decent.
Long ago, 2000s.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I think, what's his name was in it?
Oh, that's the dude that plays in the Thor movies as a big fat guy.
Yeah.
He was the Punisher in that.
Yeah. That was a decent, good action.
Yeah.
What was that like about? He was like going into a house or something like
It
that?
was just a different Punisher Warzone. It was actually pretty decent.
So what movies are lined up now? We got Doctor Strange.
Well, next you have...
Multiverse of Madness. You have Ant-Man.
You have Shang-Chi next.
Okay.
Shang-Chi.
What's that about? What's that going to be
That's
about?
dope. Have you seen the trailer?
No.
Do you remember when you watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
It's like Jet Li.
Oh, it's like
It's like a Japanese.
it's a Chinese
He's kind of like
kung fu movie.
It's kind of like Bruce Lee if he was a superhero. But it's kind of dope.
But here's the
right.
thing, Marvel, right? It's called Shang-Chi
And the Legend of
the
the-
Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yep.
And in the trailer, they're showing you rings that go on people's forearms like bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the rings they're talking about, my guy. They're talking about the rings for the Mandarin.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were confused. They're like, why are they showing bangles on these dudes in the trailer? Like 10 rings. What are you guys talking about? I'm like, yo, don't realize that the Mandarin is coming back.
The real
The
one.
real Mandarin, and he's going to kill Stone.
Because you remember in Iron Man 3, remember this guy, that famous actor? He was playing like an Asian guy in like a green garment thing. And he was becoming like a threat, but he wasn't really the Mandarin.
He wasn't really. He was like a terrorist.
Yeah. So
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
So now, because do you remember they did a Marvel one shot of him in jail, and literally they like put him in a room, and he was like, the real Mandarin wants to speak with you, and stuff like that. And the real Mandarin is like a badass motherfucker, like you can't really fuck with.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
And he's supposed to fight Iron Man, but
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do now.
I don't know.
It's going.
I have no.
You never know though. You never know what the route that they're going.
Never know. But yeah, you have that movie, then you have the Eternals, then after that you have Spider-Man, and then Doctor Strange, and then after that
Thor.
I don't remember.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor and Love and Thunder, and then
So
there's a couple other
so
ones.
Thor is coming back with another movie.
Yeah, so it's going to
Thor
be
4.
Natalie Portman's pretty much going to take that female Thor role.
Okay.
She's going to be Lady Thor, whatever you want to call her. But
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah, this is where it starts branching out.
Yeah.
Like they had a good run with all these characters. Now it's just gonna add.
You know, one movie I'm really excited for, and call me crazy, but it's because of the villains in it. The new Batman with Robert Pattinson. Because did you watch the trailer and did you see who's playing Penguin?
Yeah.
You're gonna be very upset about the news though, what they said about Penguin in that movie.
Why?
He's like not really in it like that long in that movie.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell
Yeah.
is playing Penguin. This dude
I
had.
don't care what you say. Danny DeVito is the Penguin for the end of days.
And I don't even know if that movie's gonna be coming out because they've been getting a lot of bad shit about it.
Really?
Really? Like, it's that bad?
It's not like good or anything like that. Supposedly, that's what Warner.
You think they might pull it?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Warner Brothers might pull it. I don't know.
Wow, Warner Brothers gotta get your shit together, guys.
I can't
what is
with
going
them.
on?
I can't with them.
What is-
They're all
what is
over the
wrong
place
with them?
now.
$1 million
They can't
movie.
figure it
Did you
out.
hear now?
Pull it?
They're making a Batgirl like HBO Max movie now.
Oh my god.
I don't understand what they're trying to do now. I really don't know.
They need to get they need to. Okay, Batgirl sounds good. Batgirl is a great idea if you had movies and characters that hold weight. Wonder Woman came out with. First one was fantastic. Second one was 1984, right?
Yeah,
or
it was
But the first one, good, solid one.
Yeah.
Aquaman, solid one.
Yes.
We still haven't gotten the number one superhero, his own movie, because of all this other shit that's been going on with Ben Affleck.
I don't know.
I think that's DC's
Am
problem.
I crazy? You need to have a solid ground full of good superheroes to even involve like Batgirl to add these certain characters so you like Marvel does so you can go a straight line and piece things together.
You have to have actors attached to these roles that are going to stick with it and that are perfectly cast to create these movies, because you got to understand who in Marvel had a bad role. Not really anybody if you think about it.
There's just one that mishap with War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine.
Because the guy wanted to get paid more than Robert Downey Jr., which was like, what the fuck? You're not even the lead.
Yeah,
War Machine, Don Cheadle?
No, the
original one.
The original one, the first one.
Oh, really?
What's his name?
And he's in that TV show.
He's in Empire.
I know who you're talking about.
My man from Hustle and Flow.
My man, I know who you're talking about. The guy who's always crying in every movie. He cries in every movie. He's sad. That guy. He wanted more movie than
he wanted more money than Robert Downey Jr.
That's wild.
For the second movie.
You're
That
War
is
Machine.
insane.
You're a sidekick.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm like, bro, come on.
Nah.
And he's definitely hating himself because he could have had.
He's an idiot.
But I love Don Cheadle.
Oh, Don Cheadle.
I think he's great in everything. So I was like, you know what?
Actor. So.
Oh shit! I didn't know. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was one mishap.
Wow, what a bold move, huh?
But what about the Hulk though?
We don't talk about it.
Yeah, you have multiple ones.
We don't talk about.
They're both good, but like I really wanted to see Edward Norton a little bit more in that role. You don't like Edward Norton?
I agree with that. I like the other one. I like Eric Bana.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo?
No, I like Mark Ruffalo a little bit, but I'm saying Eric Bana was good. I liked him in that Hulk. I did. Yes. I was a kid. Relax. I was a kid.
What?
I thought all three of them played a great role. So that's me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And I also thought
watching those
and I thought
movies,
George Clooney was the best Batman of all time.
Watching those movies was like watching Nickelodeon slime dance across screen. The CGI was so bad.
It was so bad. I agree. The CGI was
so
bad. But Eric Bana played a great.
He's fighting the dogs. Remember Nick Nolte?
Yeah.
He's like an electric little bolt.
Yeah. I'm talking about the actor himself. I thought he was good.
You mean Superman look-alike?
Yeah.
You mean the Clark
I
Kent
thought he was
look-alike?
good. Stop boasting on my boy Eric Bana, bro. That's the Prince of Troy. You respect him, okay?
Prince of Troy.
He was Hector.
He did one other movie.
Hector!
What else has he done? Oh my God.
Holy smokes. What would you do if he popped up in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
With the same CGI as Hulk?
My man looked like Shrek on screen.
With the same CGI to come out with terrible
I'm walking
graphics.
fucking out.
my God.
He's 8-bit pixel.
I can't.
He comes in. He's the 8-bit.
Listen, I feel like at the end of the day, any movie studio that makes a shitty movie should just put it straight to on demand.
What, like a B movie?
If they make a B movie out of anything, they should put it straight to on demand and just say like, "Hey, this wasn't what we wanted to put out in the theaters."
Yeah, but they lose so much money, and their investors need the money back.
But
Well, they did that with this new movie,
What?
The Tomorrow War.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was supposed to go on theaters, but Amazon scooped it up.
It was actually pretty
Speaking
good.
of DC, did you see that this guy James Gunn is coming out with the Suicide Squad, the second one? Did you guys see the trailer for that one?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Oh, the new one that's coming out?
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it, yeah.
yeah, it looks interesting, and James Gunn did a great job with all the
With Guardians of the Galaxy. So, like, I feel like this is still in his lane or whatever, doing something like with Suicide Squad and whatnot.
That shark is my favorite.
Oh, King Shark.
Funny as hell.
You know who's voicing him, right?
Who?
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's the last person would have ever came to mind.
What does he
That's
say in the
insane.
scene? He's like, bud or butterfly or something. Yeah. He's getting distracted. Like, get off the comms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like if DC, if they ever got their shit together and make a solid movie, then Batgirl would make sense. Then you can have also too Robin come in, have the Robin, Nightwing, and break it off like Marvel's doing with their characters. Right now branching off to a different
Imagine
kind
a
of
Red Hood movie.
Exactly. Or if you had, we still haven't got since Heath Ledger. We still haven't gotten a solid Joker with a solid Joker film.
Correct.
Not like Joaquin Phoenix, because Joaquin, that was a great representation of an origin story for a realistic Joker. Same thing with Heath Ledger, but a crazy comic book like who's this guy? Jared Leto. He's all right. He's okay.
Yeah.
Not
bad.
the route that I would take for the Joker. The Joker, I would have like an Alex Ross style Joker.
Yeah.
Comic book style Joker. Remember those videos you guys used to show me?
Nicholas.
They're on YouTube. They're like short films, like it's Batman versus so and so.
Oh yeah.
Like that type of representation for a Joker is a comic book Joker, like
Jack
Killing
Nicholson?
Joke. Jack Nicholson was all right. I mean, he's okay. I'm talking about like the tall, lanky, skinny suit. You know, jawline, crazy
nose.
smile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But the
we still
one
haven't
thing
gotten
I
it.
gotta give it to for DC is that they're on point with the TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
Like what they did with like
I'm
Green
rewatching
Arrow
right now.
and the Flash and all that, it's like interconnected.
So how do you think they like? Do you think that they don't take the show seriously enough, like they do with the movies? Because the movies they just mess it up.
I don't know, but that TV division is killing it.
Because I think there's probably no oversight with the TV.
Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of excited for this new season of Titans with Red Hood. He's the main villain. And have you ever watched that show yet?
No.
Bro, that shit is violent as fuck.
Titans?
Yes, I was so like blown back. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy.
You know what's
How do you
sad?
feel about Starfire looking like a hooker?
You know what's crazy is that The Boys, a comedic superhero show, is way better than all of DC comic book movies.
Oh hell yeah.
That's crazy.
You know who wrote that?
Who?
My boy Garth Ennis.
Garth Ennis.
You know what else he wrote?
What's that?
Crossed. He writes, you know what else he wrote?
What's that?
Preacher.
Is he the one that wrote that animated thing that's on Amazon right now? That yellow suited superhero? That's another
Invincible?
fucked up one too. That's just like The Boys.
What is it?
It's like an animated like
Mr. Invincible?
yeah, Mr. Invisible.
Oh, let's talk about the show we were watching yesterday. This show is absolutely wild. Wild. So,
Kenny, you gotta
Trilled
watch it.
yesterday, before we went out, we were going somewhere. He was like, yo, you have to watch this show. And mind you, I just smoked enough. And I'm sitting on the couch, and he plays this show. And so can you describe the show? It's called, what is it? Midnight Gospel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's
created
like-
by
yeah,
Duncan Trussell.
Yeah.
Duncan Trussell is probably one of the funniest comedians, but it's like a podcast form show. But the visuals and the audio do not match whatsoever. So when you're absolutely high, you're trying to focus on the audio, but the visuals are fucking you up. And you're like, they're having a serious conversation about like, what was the first one? The first one was like drugs or marijuana.
Drugs and all that.
Like how marijuana, it helps people. And they're having a serious political conversation while the president of the United States is on top of the White House killing zombies. And I'm over here trying to grasp this. And I'm like, this is way too wild.
Yeah.
This is way too wild. It's just like crazy.
And it's crazy because it's something similar to like Rick and Morty, kind of, but he's on like some off-world thing that's not like Earth or anything like that. But he goes on a computer and he's like, all right, which Earth I'm gonna go to today? So he picks an Earth. Every time he goes to that Earth, he changes his form. So in this episode, he was like a big, giant, like bulky guy or whatever, and he's talking to the president. And the president's like this little small midget.
Yeah, he's a small guy, and he's just got a gun, and he's just shooting like zombies.
Fucking zombies. Zombies are hoarding the fucking White House.
But they're having an intellectual like literally providing facts about like, they'll have some like comedic moment where they'll stop and they'll just talk about bullshit. And then they'll go back, well, the happiness, it all depends about happiness. And he was just going on a tangent.
just shooting zombies.
Just shooting zombies. And I'm like, this is a wild show.
Or he's like picking them up up, putting him in a little baby thing.
Oh
He's,
yeah,
like,
and
talking.
then they're talking by a campfire, and then the president of the United States gets up and then literally just starts spooning with this character, the main character. So now they're by the fire, they're literally cuddling with each other while talking and having this this podcast forum.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking wild, bro. That show.
It made me laugh.
nuts.
I was just like, "What am I watching?" It's good. If you guys ever get a chance, watch it. It's called Midnight Gospel.
Oh my god.
It's not for everyone.
It's not
for everyone because people will be like, "What am I watching?"
I'm not high enough for this.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
dude. You have to be because you're just literally. While I was watching it, I'm like, "Whoa, this is the greatest thing I'm watching." Like, just the way the animation is.
You know, speaking of the greatest thing you've ever watched, 57 people subscribe to us,
Yeah,
but 100 and more watch us.
Yeah.
What's up with that, guys?
yeah.
I don't know.
What's up with
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe this channel and this show if you like and enjoy us. If you don't like and enjoy us, still subscribe and still like and comment
And share,
and share.
And share.
Yeah,
please.
I gotta-
so we can become the #1 podcast in the world.
In the world.
In the world. We're not there yet, but we will be.
Only half of you are subscribing. The other half
Yeah.
are just watching.
So
Make no
if you
sense.
guys just so
Homo?
kindly
You gotta like me.
just
Homo?
press it. Just press the subscribe and just like. Share. Also, too, if you like
Share.
our craziness and our wildness, because we are unfiltered, and you think other people might enjoy us, refer us. You know, help us out here. Help us out so we can become the #1 podcast in the world, and then we could be in the podcast Hall of Fame in the future. Thank you. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking. We're not asking for money. We're not asking for 30 cents a day.
Money. I don't want money.
We want
We
to
don't
give
want
you
money.
better content.
Yeah, we wanna give you
greater
better content.
You know, like at the end of the day, like
I really honestly want like a fog machine in here with doves flying around while we're doing an episode. I want like fireworks blowing off. I
just
want to
a
start
stripper pole and
destroying
just
things.
come down from the ceiling and shit.
Yeah. That's it.
What do you want?
And if you're listening to the audio, just follow. Just follow. You get updated when our episodes drop.
I want us to have food every episode.
Yeah, we'll
want a
have
big fish
caterers
tank
come
in the
in.
back?
Oh my
Put a big
god.
fish tank in the
Dude,
back?
let's get a fish tank in the back, bro.
With a giant pizza slice inside.
Yo, yes. Yes. That was a great idea, bro. That was like the smartest thing you've ever
Please
said
help
in
me
your
get
life.
my fish tank.
That
Please.
would be amazing.
big fucking 50-gallon.
Yo, what are we putting in there? We putting stingray, shark?
Everything.
We're doing saltwater fish.
We're gonna
Fuck
have-
that.
I want the illegal fish to be in there. So I want poison frogs in there.
That's not a fish. That's an
It don't matter. It's amphibious. So I know it's an amphibious animal, but I want them in there. You understand? We'll put fucking leaves up there. We're gonna have poison frogs. I want blowfish.
Oh my god.
He
wants a lionfish in there.
I want box jellyfish, the
He wants
poisonous
he
one.
wants the lionfish in there.
I want everything that dangerous that could kill us
You
in
want
there.
piranhas?
Piranhas, everything. I want
What's the one long one that's
king
illegal?
cobras.
Oh, arowanas.
Arowanas.
I want-
Alligator gars.
I want a Komodo dragon in there.
What's a Komodo?
He's like, I want an octopus in there.
I want a king cobra, whatever that
poisonous
can kill
octopus.
us. That's wild. When people come in,
Yo, he
they'll
wants-
be like,
he
"I want the
wants-
zoo in here."
He wants scorpions in there.
Yeah,
Real talk.
I want a caged lion right behind me.
He wants.
Oh Jesus Christ.
He wants Dwayne Johnson.
That-
half Dwayne Johnson.
You know
half
how like
Scorpion.
people they start podcasting and they're like, my goal is that one day to have like Barack Obama sit across, or I want Donald Trump, I want the president of the United States to have a You know who I want as someone that I look up to be here to interview them?
Well,
Joe Exotic.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Joe Exotic.
I knew he was gonna say that.
That's the type of person I want here.
only you can help us get Joe.
Yeah,
I want
only
us to
you.
be the first podcast to have him on as a guest.
Yes. We need to
Before
offer him
anyone
invitation.
else.
We have to go pick him up out of jail ourselves and bring him here to
Yo,
do that.
real talk. How much is his bond right now? How much is Joe?
Do you
Exotic's
think we could
bond?
raise? Let's do a GoFundMe account.
Yeah, and have the fans
Joe's-
I
I don't even think he could bail out, but
I'd bail him out.
I'll write a letter to Biden and be like, "Can you pardon this man, please?"
yeah, pardon him so he can do.
Please.
Actually,
If
Please
Trump
pardon
could get
him
Lil
a-
Wayne and Kodak Black,
give him a
you could
2-day
get Joe
pardon.
Exotic.
A 2-day pardon.
pardon.
48
We'll go pick
hours.
him up. Have somebody, a member of Secret Service, FBI, with us.
Fly him to over here to the airport.
Fly him
we
to the
have
airport over
make
here.
sure we have some booty for him.
We go pick him up.
We get some.
We do an
We
episode.
go to Soho. We get some lady boys for him.
We'll get whatever he wants. Whatever he wants.
You got to keep
Whatever he
him
wants.
happy for 48
Whatever
hours.
he wants. He'll get it. He'll get it.
God.
He'll get it.
What is it? Crack or is it heroin? What
was he doing?
Oh, you know what we should do?
What?
We should. Okay, if we ever had him on, right, we grab him like we were saying before.
I'm dressing up as a tiger.
We have him come here, right, and we're all sitting here. I'll go pick him up. We'll come back over here. You're sitting in the room with fucking Carol Baskin.
Oh.
We sit him down and we discuss this and we'll talk this out.
Yo,
talk about viral videos.
I would get a 360 camera in here for that.
Yes.
I'd just be like, listen, guys, you're going to sit here and we're going to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about our feelings.
We're gonna
and how much they hate each other.
Hash this out.
We'll hash this out, and we'll have two bodyguards in here at all times.
I'm like, listen,
because then we're entering the Jerry Springer era,
right?
Right. Now it's gonna be ding ding ding
ding ding ding.
You got my hood,
Yo, imagine celebrity boxing, Carol Baskin versus Joe Exotic.
I'm fucking dead.
Word, we could do this in the living room.
Just gotta take the TV out because
it's a nice TV.
That's precious.
Very expensive TV too.
We got an OLED in the living room.
Yeah, I can't do that to the OLED. But that would be a crazy. That's my goal. That's. I don't know if that's where you guys want to.
No, that would be.
Who would be like your top guest that you would want to have on here?
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Well, I said too basic, bro. Everybody wants somebody like that. It's a good pick.
Can I ask a good question?
If we ever had him on, I think I wouldn't be able to talk to him.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, I would want. But can I ask a question?
Yeah, but he's way too smart for us.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why hasn't Neil deGrasse Tyson gone to space? We send fucking stupid Jeff Bezos that don't know shit about space and time.
Because
we didn't send
like
Neil
them.
deGrasse Tyson.
You know what I'm scared about
them.
with these rich people going to space?
They might know something.
It's gonna be like the movies where like the wealth leave Earth and go. It's
They
like
go live on
District
space.
9 or whatever, like that.
They're gonna go live on the moon.
That's my fear right now.
Why is it your fear?
Because us normal people are gonna be left on Earth while these rich
While the
people
Earth's
go
dying.
make like another space station or some shit for themselves out in space.
But the Earth is gonna evolve, so there.
The Earth is dying.
Did you not see on Monday,
dying, my friend?
the smog from the fucking
Oh,
wildfire?
here we go.
The Earth is
Listen,
dying.
there's always a beginning. There will always be an end.
This is a conspiracy theory. The Earth is dying, my friend. Global warming.
Listen,
Al Gore, where are you right now? I need you. I need Al Gore up in this piece right now.
Well, Al Gore.
here's the issue with this whole global warming. Yes, the world will change. The planet will not die. The planet will change. The people on it will die because we created this. Nobody wants to stop the billionaire class, all these corporations that are destroying. Look at what the Gulf of Mexico.
I'm a pause
Put a
you right
fireball in the water. And nobody's responsible. There's no, hey, you know what they do? Jeff Bezos looks at, I'm destroying the earth. I can leave it. And nobody's holding him accountable. Richard Branson too.
Hold on. What if
I got Virgin Atlantic. Your planes is polluting the earth. And my guy's like, later people.
That's why Elon is our savior.
What? Oh my
That's why he's our savior.
What if this is the last inhabitable planet? And that's why there's all these other planets in the solar system.
Have you ever seen Interstellar?
There's no life.
Have you ever seen Interstellar?
Planets.
Have you ever seen Interstellar, bro?
No.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Talk
Stop.
about planets. So someone just bought a motherfucking planet.
Oh, Uzi Vert.
Little Uzi Vert just bought a fucking planet.
You're lying.
No lie.
No
he
lie.
just bought
a
Are
planet.
you for real?
I'm being dead ass
serious.
right
Bought
now.
a whole ass planet?
Never
bought
been
a whole
to it. I don't even know if it's in our solar system. Bro, I don't even know. Homeboy bought a planet. He bought a whole ass planet.
Hold on. It's named WASP dash
Don't even have a name to it.
127B.
And where does it belong?
So it's WASP dash 127B.
Yeah.
It's a gas
First we get
giant.
NFTs.
How much was the transaction for that planet?
I don't know. Grimes was the one who first announced it that he was going to be the first celebrity to own a planet.
Okay. First there were
500.
NFTs. Now we have
Motherfucking planets.
planet buying.
Yep.
So what if an alien just drops on that planet? Is you gotta have to pay a fine for landing there? I'm so confused.
It would take 49,304,600,000 hours to get to Little Uzi's planet. 49 million hours. Just shy over 49.
How much did he pay for this planet?
I don't,
This is so dumb. Stupid fucking
I
human
think it
talk.
was like a couple mil, I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who did he pay it to?
That's what a lot of people are saying. He's buying a planet, but who's benefiting from this? Like,
NASA?
Who's getting the money?
I don't know.
Who owns the planet? Who owns the planet before him?
I don't know. Little Uzi's about to start his own race on this planet.
Dude, can we start? Can we start?
With motherfuckers with the fucking gem in their foreheads.
Gem in their forehead. Yeah.
Can we start? Can we start? Can we start a planet buying company called Galactic Enterprises, and you could just
Galactic
buy a planet.
timeshare.
Yeah, you walk into the lobby. It's just all the pictures of the planets you could buy, dude. Why the fuck not?
And now
Let's
he's trying to
they
change
started
the
it.
name.
Let's go. Let's just do it. You can buy a planet.
God. Oh my god! Like I understood about like, could you buy like a star or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
Or whatever. But we're talking about a planet now. This is crazy.
You're buying a planet.
You know what's the next problem?
You're buying a planet you can't even get to.
They're gonna ask, is this planet Democrat or Republican?
Nah, bro. That's listen. I just want to know where that money went to. That's
What I want to know. Who did he pay out for
to buy
that
this
goddamn
planet?
Yeah,
planet?
who do you buy a planet from? Like, is it like Bitcoin? You go to a machine.
It's like who's
how do
getting
you
that
even-
money?
But if we start this
NASA get
company,
it?
we can literally make a killing.
Oh hell yeah! Celebrities would be knocking on our door, be like, "Yo, I want to buy
Bro,
this planet.
yo,
I wanna buy that."
Hey, do you want to buy the sun? It's available.
$2.5 billion.
It's
You want to buy the sun?
The sun is a
Wait.
necessity. Now, here's the thing, though.
Can they-
when the
can
sun
they
does
sue-
come and eat up Earth, we might be liable for
Can they-
compensation because then, the person who buys the sun off of us is gonna be so fucking destroyed.
Wait.
when they find out the sun's gonna crash into Earth, and then the money's gonna be wasted because there's gonna be no more sun.
Can people sue for sunburn?
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like,
Liability.
yeah,
Call
skin
the bull.
cancer.
Michael
like
S. Lemonsoff. Have you been burned by the sun? Call Michael S. Lemonsoff, the bull.
And then in our lobby, we're gonna have like the soundtrack to Interstellar playing.
Yes,
my
no,
God.
the soundtrack.
The
Bro,
movie, he's
we're gonna have
gonna
an
be playing
orchestra.
24/7.
We're gonna have an orchestra playing live. Are you serious, dude? We're gonna have the spacesuits that they had on the planets and stuff.
We're our
gonna,
own motherfucking Kang the Conqueror's out here.
Wait. Can we call?
Oh, we dress
hold
up
on.
as Kang. All different versions of him.
And they go up the elevator to our office to do the transaction.
I only have one request.
What?
Can we be called Planet Express?
Planet Express, yeah,
Just like
Toy
Futurama. I want to be called Planet Express.
What's no
Pizza Planet.
Pizza Planet. Pizza Planet.
There you
Toy
go.
Story.
You can buy planets from Pizza Planet.
There you go.
And when you purchase a planet, you get a free pie of pizza
With the name of the planet.
with the name of the planet, or the pizza is in the shape of the planet.
Oh my god. With special toppings.
Yes. So it looks like there's thunderstorms there.
You're gonna get truffle. You're gonna
So
get,
if you want the sun would be in a pizza form, spray painted with yellow. There you go. Here's your
No.
Here's
It'll
your
be
sun.
with a
You're gonna
shit
get-
ton of pineapples
you're gonna get
on it.
moon
There you
rock
go.
truffles. Moon rock truffles.
Yeah.
Moon rock just.
Jesus Christ. You
Dude,
want asteroids on there? Sausage. Sausage balls on there.
Why don't we have a pizza shop? We should have a fucking pizza shop.
No, we need to have
imagine.
a fucking
planet
a
store.
planet store. If motherfuckers are paying millions of dollars for planets, we need to get into this.
Oh my god.
We need to get into it now, boys.
Invest now. Pizza
Because
Express.
NFTs like skyrocketed. So there's millions of planets out there, and we could literally make a lot of money doing this.
Yo, Elon, if you're listening to this,
We have a planet
Hire
for
we
you.
need you as an investor.
We have
Now.
a planet for you.
It's gonna have all the lithium he needs to make his cars.
Yeah, it has infinite amount of lithium.
Just harvest it, man.
What planet? There's a planet that it rains diamonds.
What?
That's available. That's available.
Nikki, you watch too much TV shows.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm being serious. There's a planet that
There's
rains
a planet that
diamonds.
rains diamonds. How come we haven't gone there yet?
That's
and
what I'm
been
saying.
rich?
Shut up. We need to own it first so we can sell it, and we sell it to the people, to the diamond industry.
Yo!
So like the guy like Howard from Uncut Gems and all those people down in Canal Street and all the jewelry sector.
Oh my god. Instead of the diamond district, it's gonna be the diamond planet.
Yes, they purchased their diamonds from us.
So you travel to that planet to get your rings, anything you want. Diamond chains, all that.
The opal.
The opal.
The opal.
Oh my God.
Deep within Neptune and Uranus, it rains diamonds. Or so astronomers and physicists have suspected for nearly 40 years. The outer planets of our solar system are hard to study. However, only a single space mission, Voyager 2, has flown by to reveal some of their secrets. So diamond rain has remained only a hypothesis. So it's not factual, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need facts. We don't need facts. We need to take a huge risk on this planet.
But if it rains diamonds, you know how diamonds are made with pressure and all that? Wouldn't, like, the minute you get into the atmosphere and it's raining diamonds, you're like crushed?
Yeah.
True, but we're not going to go there.
We're going to go to the planet.
We're going to let the people who buy it go there.
Jesus Christ.
We don't have to visit there.
You just send R2-D2 over there. Collect the diamonds, come
It's like
back.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
See, you never know. This could be a thing. You guys are laughing. We got to take a huge risk on this.
We're the planet.
Because, huge risk, high returns.
There's a market for this. There's a market for
Yeah,
this.
and then they
It's
could
like
go
war
fishing for
dogs.
diamonds.
We're gonna become like war dogs. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh my God.
For planets.
For planets.
Buy your planet today.
What else could we sell? What else could we sell? I mean, can we sell black holes? I mean, there's no limitations, right?
Yeah, you can sell black holes.
Can we sell sectors of space?
Can we technically
this is your
sell the moon?
sector?
Can somebody buy the moon? Can we?
I'm surprised no one's ever bought the fucking moon.
Because the moon is owned by everybody. China, Russia, us.
Kim Jong Un's gonna own it.
Actually, we put our flag on the moon, so technically it's ours.
Yeah, but Russia's right down the corner.
They didn't go to the
No.
moon?
We I think Russia been to the moon.
Oh, they have.
Yeah. And China.
You know, it's going to get to the point where there's going to be like an intergalactic war with space stations.
Wars.
Yeah.
Space Wars.
It's going to be like Gundam.
I'm surprised there's not a station on the moon yet. I've been waiting for someone to build a station on the moon. I know it's gonna happen.
Well, wasn't Elon trying to do something like that? Or have a concert on the moon?
Oh,
He wants to have a Fortnite concert on the moon.
I think Lady Gaga is supposed to be the performer too, or some shit like that.
Wow.
is he gonna send Travis Scott up there?
Straight up. Astro World. No, he's got to send Kid Cudi up there, man.
See, but if we purchase the moon now, they would have to pay us to use it.
I got an idea. We should just build a concert stadium on the moon
I was going to say
We
that.
could do that too.
Be better than Firefest.
and
Oh,
Better than Firefest.
and just charge people to go up there.
yeah.
and watch.
Hey,
this con-
we'll sell like Pop Rocks. We'll name it Moon Rocks for $50.
Space food.
Yeah.
Sell
Just
people
like your
space
boy,
food.
just like your boy was selling chicken fingers for $50 down in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yo, what was up with that concert? The prices were
know.
zany,
What, for the food?
bro. It was $50 for
50 to
chicken wings?
chicken fingers, bro. $50 for chicken fingers.
Inflation is real, bro.
Nah, bro, get out of here.
That was
Get out of
crazy.
here. Listen,
Wasn't
there
it
ain't
like
no way.
a cheese and fruit plate for like 45? Yeah, it was like a cheese and fruit plate, $45.
It was,
A
popcorn.
charcuterie?
Yeah.
Charcuterie. I think a beer was $20 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't be surprised if all these prices go up. I've been seeing it in the city and shit.
It's
A
crazy.
lot of things with inflation.
Supposedly, LA, it's like $6 for a gallon of gas. $6.
Como?
Yep.
Nah.
Better
How
get
much is
that-
gas in the city now?
Better get that
It's like
bike.
320.
315? Whoa, 320.
Yeah, depending on where you go.
Well, remember that one time
Holy
gas
smokes.
reached like 420 one point?
Yeah, you know how
Yeah.
much I paid
Years
for
ago?
gas in my work car the other day?
What?
$4.99 a gallon. It's not my car. They pay for it.
Jeez.
They're like, you have to get the cheapest gas available to put in the car. I'm like, yeah, $4.99. They're like, that was the cheapest. I said,
Yep.
yeah. The other place said $5.02.
Crazy.
$5 a gallon, bro.
That's insane.
Time to get a bike.
Time to
Buy a Tesla.
time to buy a planet.
Time to buy that.
planet.
You need solid.
Buy your planet.
Imagine like
today.
all those Tesla owners just laughing at people on the road, be like,
I have to say, we have to make we're joking, but we need to really transition into something efficient for this planet, because not in our lifetime, not in our kids' lifetime, but in the future, there is going to be some like,
You know what I want to sell?
people literally, we're going to be skyrocketing out of
You
here.
know what I
So,
want to sell?
what's
I want
that?
to sell dirt from New York City. I want to sell water from New York City.
You could do that.
good.
We should sell
Did you
water.
know after the old Yankee Stadium closed, they took the dirt from the mound and they were selling it for $50
Ooh, selling water from New York City would be good.
You know how many
People do it.
restaurants
No,
will
for pizza.
for pizza?
You know how
Yeah,
many
pizza.
restaurants
they
will
do
buy
it
our
in
water?
LA. There's a lot of people who buy our water. Yeah.
Bruh.
I know someone who they send water to their family members, and they have a restaurant out there to use that water.
You know someone's selling air from the Kanye thing, right? On eBay.
Air.
In a Ziploc bag.
Air.
Air from the event.
Kanye's air. Listen, these random.
It's crazy. This is what a world. What a world we're living in.
See that?
No.
Oh my lord, bro.
On eBay?
Dude,
Yes.
when 9/11 hit, people were selling shit right from the towers. Like on
like,
the
On
people-
street.
eBay.
On the streets of New York City, they were taking pieces of the building and selling it in Canal. Like, yo, I got a side of the building, $100, side of the 9/11 building. Stop terrorism with this way. I'm like, what the
For real?
hell? Yeah.
Oh no. No,
They
no,
had,
no,
they had
no.
9/11 dirt too.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they
no,
have.
no.
You can literally, I could fart in a jar and close it up and just sell my farts. You know, it's and people will buy it.
And it will stay fresh.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god.
but this is what a world.
What a world
What a
is
world
right.
we're living in. What a time to be alive.
I'm gonna sell my toenail.
What a time
clippings.
to be alive. If you're listening to this and watching this, let us know what's the next business venture for us. You know, we're talking about starting a new planet buying company.
The bag of air is $2,000.
$3,000
Where they're selling air for $3,000.
from the Dondo event.
Has anybody bought it?
No, not yet.
Yo, if somebody buys that, we need to really figure out what we're doing here.
We need to get them on this show. I
Yeah.
want to call.
No,
them.
not even that. We need to start doing
I'm just
something.
like, what were you thinking when you sold this air?
Actually, someone did sell a bag of air from the Yeezus tour for 60 grand.
Wow.
Yeah, someone bought it.
I was there.
He said, I was there.
You mean to tell me if I ran up in there with Ziploc bags, we could have been rich?
Just you in the crowd like this. Close it up.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible.
Precious air.
Hey, people will buy it. People will buy it.
Bro, I can't.
We got to figure out something.
I can't.
If I was a celebrity, every time I get a haircut, I would save the hair and sell it. We didn't. Oh yeah. What's his name? Brady. Tom Brady. Some lady tried to steal stuff out of his garbage one time. She said that she was trying to get the DNA from his garbage, and she was trying to have some guy impregnate her and have the DNA from him go into the baby.
See, we need to figure something out.
Oh,
You
there
remember
was
that?
something like that.
You
Someone
remember
was
that?
trying to get his semen or whatever.
Yeah, they were trying to get his semen, his toothbrush, like anything that has DNA on it, because they were going to send it to a lab and have the lab extract it and put it into her womb. and get her pregnant.
Imagine if she would have had his lookalike.
Nah, bro.
Wow. So, tell us the deal with this Donda release album that hasn't gone out yet. Wasn't it supposed to drop yesterday
It was the greatest album.
or 2 days?
Supposed
It
to,
was Friday or something like that.
yeah, it was supposed to drop on Friday. But in Kanye fashion, you know how he does with all his albums. It's supposed to come out on that date, but last minute tweaks he wants to do this and that, or add a rapper to a song, or change up the track list. That's what happened. So this happened with The Life of Pablo. This happened with Yeezus.
Wyoming.
Wyoming. That happened, and I want to say My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's like that. Like he wants to like during the event or whatever. It was pretty much him trying to get like a reaction. It's like a case study
Yeah.
or whatever. He just wants to get a reaction from like the fans, see what's good, what works, this and that. So
I still have my Yeezus CD at home.
which one?
The bootleg one. with
Oh, the
orange
bootleg?
tape. Yeah. The one that looked bootleg, but it wasn't.
Oh, I still have that one too.
Yeah, that was a great
I have
album.
all his albums in a box.
Yeah. Masterpiece.
It's crazy how much of a fan base he has.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. That shit
Yeah,
is
people
nuts.
don't realize, like, they think, you know, like Jay-Z's big. Like, yeah, Jay-Z's big, but not crazy big like Kanye fans.
Yeah.
Like, Kanye fans, these dudes will buy anything. Kanye put out a white t-shirt for $3,000.
I didn't buy a white T-shirt for $3,000.
What are you wearing right now?
This is Donda hoodie, sweatshirt.
Yeah. They will buy anything. for
Anything.
Yeezy. Anything for Yeezy.
An ugly slide? Got it.
Got it. They comfy as
I'm surprised
fuck,
he
though.
didn't buy the whole red puff jacket and the. Now we got a blinking lights.
I hit the button. It's fine.
It's fine.
Our viewers will enjoy it.
It's strobing now.
Now it's off.
Now it's off.
There you go.
You gotta press the middle button, bro. There you go.
Yeah. So let's see. I mean, I want to listen to it. I definitely looking forward to a new album from him.
He definitely takes shots at Kim. There's definitely some lines that we heard that it's just like, oh shit, Kim. You know what? We might.
But she was there too, right?
We might as well ruin that last song for everybody if they didn't.
Well, everyone should know about it. It blew up on Instagram, online, everything.
What's that?
Jay-Z is back, and he did a track with Kanye after years of them fighting and not talking to each other. He's back.
Imagine if Drake comes on to this album.
No, we don't do that. We don't do Drake.
Well, I saw.
No, they have a real serious beef though, right?
But I saw.
No, they just patched it up.
Yeah, I saw something online, a close source, I guess, from to Kanye or Drake or whatever, and supposedly they patched things up or some shit like that, or whatever. So I don't know.
You never know. You probably hop on.
You never know. He might have Drake hit him up, be like, "Yo, you want to get a verse on my new album or whatever?" Because it's still not done. Anything is possible right now.
Yeah. Like some of those songs that he probably played in the listening party, it's probably maybe all those are not even going to be on it.
Yeah, it's the same situation with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. There was a big leak of the album, and when the final version came out, it was a little bit different. Some of the songs weren't on there, this and that. So anything is possible right now. That Jay-Z verse was recorded 3 hours before that event.
Oh, yeah?
3 hours before that event. In the stadium. In one of the back rooms.
Oh, so he was there.
Yeah, Jay-Z did it on the spot. Boom. And
Yeah, it's not that like difficult if you
Yeah.
I mean, with talented people like that, you just hop into the studio.
Like, have you saw the documentary that they did with Watch the Throne and stuff like that?
No.
Bro, like, it was Jay-Z's turn to do a verse on a song. Man sat down, was thinking for a little bit, bam, put the verse out real quick. Jay-Z's amazing like that.
He's not. You ever seen where he made the Black Album? It took a while to make the Black Album, but because he had so many producers on that album. The album has good production value. He literally would just sit in a room with Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin's just pressing play, and he just go. As this one track's playing, he just go like that. Rick Rubin stops, and then Jay's just like right there on the spot.
Right there on the spot.
Right there on the
There
spot.
are a lot of people. I mean, Eminem does that.
Yep.
You know who's really good that I enjoy watching when he does his freestyles? Little Dicky.
Oh my
Little
God.
Dicky is funny as hell, man. He's talented
good.
as shit.
He's good. I'll give him that.
Have you been watching the show still?
No, I haven't even seen. I haven't
good.
seen. it.
I didn't I show you like the first episode? Or
No.
something like that? No.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Bro, the show is
funny.
amazing, bro.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Mad funny.
Little Dicky. Hi, I'm Dave.
Yeah, it would be crazy to see if Drake hopped on.
That would
But
blow
it's
people's
cool.
minds.
It's cool to see the creative process. So, like, I'm a big Jeezy guy. Years ago, like when he was nothing, we were rocking
Yeah.
him. But he comes out with like these video vlogs. Obviously, that's what they're called. He comes out with these videos on YouTube, and sometimes he's in the studio. So you'll see like an artist hopping on this track, like come in and just bang it out once.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a massive hit, and it's crazy
nuts.
that they can do that.
Shit is nuts.
But then again, it's the creative
Who was
process.
another rapper that did something like that? Just right off the spot. Wasn't Lil Wayne like that too?
Lil Wayne, yeah.
He would just go in the booth and just like boom.
Once that lighter flicked, it was over.
It was over.
Once the lighter flicked, you heard the lighter go on, bro. It's over. You knew Weezy's coming in hard.
That's tough.
Bruh. That's that trademark of his.
Have you seen the XXL freshman of 2021?
No,
They said it's the worst ever.
really.
Coi Leray is on there. That girl who goes, get the and they read comments, like they read mean comments that people have said about them, and she's like, someone wrote, "Oh, Coi Leray literally just made money by going right?"
Yeah, you could.
And then she reads and she goes, "Yeah, but you still listen to that shit, bitch. I'm getting this money." I was like, she ain't wrong. Like,
Yeah, there's gonna always be haters.
like,
So
you just go on a track, Jimmy, and just go, $3
good for
million.
them. Done.
$3 million.
Who the fuck are these people?
Exactly. This New Year's list is trash. We don't even know who they are.
Bro, I have no clue who
Tell me the names.
people.
Tell me the names.
So you have someone called Moray,
Nope, don't know.
Ian Dior,
Okay, I know Ian Dior.
Legia,
No,
DDG,
no,
42 Doug,
nope,
Ruby Rose,
nope.
BLXST. I'm assuming that's Blast. Pooh Sheasley.
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty.
We know Pooh Shiesty.
Tusi.
Nope.
Coy Leray.
Yeah.
Flo Millie. I don't know any of these people.
Bro, music has gone to shit.
I have no clue who any of these people are.
Who knows?
Nah.
You know what's my favorite song right now? It's because it's hilarious to me. You see these white girls out here in the streets and they go, I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. Feel safer. I'm like, you ever been to a bodega before?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Who
what a
sings that?
bodega is? I don't even know.
Oh.
But
I definitely heard it.
I love it. All these girls are now singing it like, I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. So I feel safer. Bodega. And I'm just like, when have you ever been to bodega? Please tell me. Have you ever had a chopped cheese?
Have you ever slept on a piece of bread like I have?
Have you ever drank the little quarter waters?
Yeah.
Have you ever had an Arizona iced tea and Skittles at the same time?
It's the culture. It's the culture.
You know, have you ever had that queso that's been sitting out the fridge for like hours but it still tastes good?
Mm-hmm.
You ever had 25 cents bubble gum?
You ever bought any of those goat pills?
Oh my
The horny goat.
We forgot about that.
Yeah, I
We
forgot about that.
God.
You ever had the blue Pepsi?
You ever bought dice from behind the guy to play craps?
Oh my God.
Or a handball or a
beer
wiffle
pong
ball bet?
balls? Yeah. You ever had the
These are
guy?
all things you could buy at a bodega
Bro,
store.
They have full kitchen sets. You can get a full pot and pan set right there.
Yep.
Mom used to send me down. She's like, yo, go get the pot and pan. Right there.
All right. Well, we're good to go?
Yeah.
Look
All
like
right.
you got a bad taste in your mouth after watching that.
No, I was looking at the freshman year classes.
Trash.
Best ones is 2009 and 2010, hands down.
I don't remember.
So you want me to break it down? 2009. So 2009 we had Wale, B.O.B., Charles Hamilton, Asher Roth, Corey Guns, Blue, Mickey Fax, Ace Hood, Currency, and Kid Cudi.
Of course.
Then
I knew Kid Cudi would be
2010
there.
you had J. Cole,
Yes.
Hill, Nipsey Hussle,
Yes.
Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean,
Yes.
Wiz Khalifa,
Yes. Okay.
OJ the Juice Man,
Yep.
J Rock,
Yep.
Fashawn, and Donis.
Yep.
Hands down,
Yep.
those are the best two. You might like 2011. 2011's Meek Mill,
Yep.
Big Crit, Shy the Prince, Little Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the Godson, Mac Miller, YG, Little B, Kendrick Lamar, and Diggy Simmons.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
See, if you had to pick,
Wait, Diggy Simmons, a.k.a.
yes.
Yes.
How do you even call him a rapper?
Well, his dad's very famous. That's probably why they probably bought that. They
probably
He
bought
probably
that
bought a slot.
Here's a good debate to get into real quick.
Oh wow, Little Dicky was on here.
Who do you think in this, rap game, if you will, would you say is a solid rapper with meaning? Would it be Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
J. Cole.
With like meaning behind his bars and shit like
Yeah,
that.
like
J. Cole, I would say.
yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me break it down to you.
Kendrick's good.
Kendrick, right? Kendrick is about the struggle, right?
So is J. Cole.
Right. Well, hold on. Kendrick is about the struggle that he went through, right? J. Cole is more about life. He talks about everything that he struggled with. Not only because he was broke and living in the city or whatever, he talks about everything. Getting pulled over by cops.
Well, especially also too, just like regular shit going on in
Right.
society, you know?
Like his first hit single about the girl and his first time, That's a life struggle of every young man,
Don't save her. She don't
don't
want to
wanna
be
be
saved.
saved.
Don't save her.
You know,
I've always been a big fan of J. Cole. Kendrick Lamar, I mean,
they're both amazing.
they're good. He's good. Kendrick is good, but I can't vibe out to him because I can't relate to him.
I can't.
Does that make sense? Doesn't make him,
Because you know what it is? East Coast and West Coast. That's the difference.
That's the difference. That really is the difference, I think.
That's the difference.
But his first album was a banger, and it was literally
To Pimp a Butterfly?
was that the first one? No. Mad Kid.
Mad City, yeah.
That
that one
one.
was good.
That's a good, I like that one.
That one, you could literally listen through the whole album, and it's like a whole storytelling thing.
It's really good.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like him lyrically is like, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
He is good. I'm not saying
really
he's not
good.
but I just can't relate to him because I
Yeah.
think it's like a completely opposite worlds. Mm-hmm. For him growing up, I think in Compton.
Yeah, Compton and stuff like that.
You know who I really like, but the problem is he just talks too much about weed sometimes? Schoolboy Q. I love.
Oh, he's good.
I love Schoolboy Q.
He's good.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
J. Cole for the win.
J. Cole.
For us.
For the win.
But it's all, what people preferences are.
Yeah.
I've always liked him. I thought he's really good. I love his music.
Didn't he do a whole album without cursing once or something like
Probably.
that? Yeah,
He's that type
J.
of dude.
Cole?
J. Cole, yeah. I think
No, he did a whole album with no feature and
Yes, that's what it is.
sold mad money off of it.
No
and I think he
feature.
got a Grammy off of it too.
Yeah.
Remember his last album that dropped? There was this. Oh, I forgot this guy's. He's a content creator. He's like he does funny videos, and his last album came out, and it was like J. Cole's album just dropped, and it makes you feel some type of way. And it was guys like trying to go out and get a job, and get a good credit score and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're all dressing up in suits, and they're listening to his track, and it's like, man, I'm changing my life, man.
Yup.
J. Cole's the guy. He's
Yep.
he's
genuinely man.
a good man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that's another episode of the Last Slice podcast. Thank you for listening and watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, share our content. You can hit the subscribe button, like our video, leave a comment if you like it. If you don't, we'll get back to you. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is another episode. Thank you for joining. Peace out. Later.